Chappell Roan is a pop star with a popular, growing, very large fan base, and I hadn't heard of her before 2 weeks ago. But I've been talking about her a lot the past few weeks since I found out about her being in crosshairs of public opinion as she navigates her unexpected role in the 2024 presidential race. Yes, she is a big deal, apparently, for the race between Trump and Harris. Roan grew up in Midwest and identifies as a lesbian. She has always been an outspoken progressive, champions against causes like the housing movement, LGBTQ plus rights, and even refused to perform at a White House event during Pride Month because she protested Joe Biden and his administration's Gaza foreign policy. So she said what she's going to say and she does what she's going to do. And her strong stances have endured her to her fans who see her as a voice for leftist causes. But there is a problem. The reason why she popped on the radar was an article that popped in there. We popped into our feeds, and you guys engaged with it, and you keep engaging with it. Her decision came to not endorse their presidential candidate, stirred plenty of comment. Roan shared her view on both major parties having significant flaws, something that anyone with two eyes can see. But the critics accuse her of playing both sides in the statement, saying, hey, vote if you want to because there's issues on both sides, is not a true enough statement that it doesn't get you in trouble. Or actually, it is a true enough statement and it does get you in trouble. Some even assumed that because she said it that way and she didn't want to throw her fans for a loop, she actually was leaning towards Republican voting, Republican leanings, less progressive and more conservative. Backlash escalated so much that she dropped out of the All Things Go musical festival because she just got stressed out, and of course had to actually come out and say, "No, I'm not voting for Trump." She had to say those words. She urged her fans to vote their conscience, which actually seemed to make things worse. Saying vote who you think is the clear choice for you is not what people want to hear. Her message may be okay to make your own personal choices, maybe, except in this political climate, people want you to take sides, especially if you are the person they are a fan of. They want you to be all they decide to be. Their own situation highlights the tricky nature of parasocial relationships between celebrities and fans. Fans sometimes project their own values onto their favorite stars, and when those expectations aren't met, disillusionment follows and things go from up. This is not new. Think of a person you may have heard of, a childish cat lady, some person named Swift. I think she dates a football player. That's why she's famous with the football player's girlfriend, something like that. Well, she faced some similar situations in 2022 when she endorsed Joe Biden, but didn't really endorse him. Just sort of said, you might want to register and vote against the other guy. And it seemed to work. Recently, she gave a full-throated endorsement for Kamala Harris. And while her political moves were widely celebrated by most of her fans, oh my gosh, I love me some Taylor. I'm going to register a vote and put my vote in for Kamala because I'm a childless cat lady too. Some people were irritated. The nuance did not get lost in everyone. And some people who actually are fans of her but want to be fans of the right-leaning conservative party decided to hate her, including the guy leading the right-leaning conservative party who says she's going to see some downfall in her money fairly soon. I promise we shall see. Roan's situation is a bit more nuanced because she's not actually Taylor Swift. Pretty obvious. She's not actually Taylor Swift. So her celebrity is growing, her stock is rising. Right now, she's not as big and powerful and can control money as going on. Taylor Swift had to cancel some tour dates in Europe because there was threats of bombings and people would die, and that meant she lost money. But the people in the venues lost money as well. And that's a decision that she has to deal with on her level as a person like that. That person has purse strings on her own to worry about, which she cares about a lot, and all the people that work for her is taken care of. Rome does as well, not to the main point. So it's not as big. Her story serves as a reminder that celebrities are people too, and just some cases random people. Just like your aunt and uncle may get their news from Fox or from MSNBC and get a flooding that is biased. You can check out our sponsors, Ground News, for things to show just how biased they can be. Doesn't mean that she's the right person to listen to, especially when she says, don't just listen to me, listen to yourself. This is a do your own research type of play where she actually asks you to do your own research and watch more news, and get more opinions, and look for the person that fits your conscience and when you want to, because here's a secret, not a secret, both parties are flawed. All parties are flawed. If third parties, the independent parties, actually had a way to make enough inroads to win some seats, there'd be less flaws in all of them because you can pick and choose the right people to fit for you. Problem is, the right has the right leaned up, the left has the left leaned up. The conservatives and Republicans have the right to those folks. The liberals and the Democrats have the right to those folks. And it's just what it is. They're going to win either way. So you have to vote for the winner, not for whom you really want to do. Remember this coming up as we are weeks to this election. Chappell Roan, a singer, an artist, pretty good, I hear. The person I don't know who she is and don't care about her opinion gave her opinion. And it's fine to do that. I don't have to listen to it because I have my own opinion. You want to hear my opinion? I can give it to you as well if you want to hear that opinion. But while my opinion, my commentary may serve as a part of your research and how people think about things, don't just do what I say to do. Really don't. It's impossible. Just because well, I'm not famous, but someone is famous and they say something doesn't mean it's really the way to go because it might not be the way to go for you. They may be popular and they may be trying to avoid, but it is what it actually is. So here's my plea to you and my plea to leave Chappelle alone and think for yourself. Take some time to really think about who you're voting for, all the way down ballot for this upcoming election. It's very important. Thank you for listening to this commentary and keeping up with some of the glitches and gaps we're having as we're trying to work some new things, new angles, get some more stuff in the queue. If you like what you're seeing, like, share, and subscribe to this video so more folks can see out there and get more people engaged in our conversations. More about the Conversation Project at our website. This is Conversation Project, how we do it, why we do it, and all the calls to actions you can care about to find out how to follow us. And of course, email us at your will at the email address, conversation